It was a nightmare. I was just telling my stepson at dinner tonight that, like, I'm a woman who can take accountability for her own actions. So, like, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that, like, I was abused and I'm a domestic violence survivor. Like, no, I'm just as guilty. I was the abuser just as much. I not only was a willing participant, but I became the abuser as well. I was telling him there was this night that I, like, flying ninja kicked him off the bed right through the bedroom closet. Like, and because you give me a little bit of alcohol, right? I'm only 5'2", but I think I'm fucking God, right? I'm gonna fight this 280-pound man, and I'm gonna win. Like, that's the delusion that I tell myself, right? I just think I'm invincible, right? That false sense of confidence that it gives us. And I chased that for a long time, right? Like, even in the very beginning, that's what I chased it. It helps me fit in, right? It was socially acceptable. I made these people at these parties all like me and want to be around me, right? Because for the longest time, like, that's all that I wanted. And, like, I had touched base slightly on, like, my mommy issues, right? But, like, my mom was very emotionally unavailable growing up. So, like, my whole life, I've always chased emotionally unavailable people. Like, oh, just love me. I can make you love me. You know what I mean? And I was the same way with, like, my friend groups, right? And as long as I had the drugs or I was on drugs, you guys all liked me, right? And that false sense of confidence. It's so weird how everything, like, stems back full circle when you think about it. When you actually, like, get a clear mind and you look back at it. What part of my story was I on? Oh, the nightmare. Yeah, so we became physically and mentally abusive to each other. It went from being my best friend, literally the man that could finish my sentences or help me achieve my dreams. The guy once laid a jacket down for me to step over a puddle and, like, kissed me in the rain because I had told him I'd never been kissed in the rain before. Like, the little things my Prince Charming used to do, he was no longer there. He had this monster inside him. This monster that, like, he had always warned me about, but I had never seen. And he's like, there's T and there's TJ, and you don't want to meet TJ. That's what he used to tell me. And he was right. But he didn't know that I had the same monster within me. And it got really ugly. And unfortunately, it got ugly in front of our children, which is things that we swore that we would never do.